For today's cup of coffee, we have Squatch. We have a Squatch story.
Squatch! Big feet!
And this comes
It's been a while since we have a big feet.
I try to avoid them.
How dare! How dare! Big feet! Spooky boy.
This is from Daily Star and is by
boy.
Michael Moran.
Big boy speak wisdoms.
And this was October the 9th of 2022. It says a man in the U.S. is claiming to be big pals with the elusive Bigfoot, and the pair even get to exchange gifts.
I want to be friends with the Bigfoot. That's my dream. I want to be friends with... You won't let me be friends with the Bigfoot.
You can be friends with the Bigfoot up the cabin all you want to. I just don't want him down here. It says many people over the years have claimed to have seen Bigfoot in the wilds of America's Pacific Northwest, but Casey Dostert, D-O-S-T-E-R-T, who lives further east in Michigan's wooded Upper Peninsula area, claims to be exchanging presents with the man-beast.
What kind of presents?
Well, we're going to find out.
He's giving him funky jewelry.
At a secluded spot that Casey calls the Gifting Rock, he leaves small food items such as bagels for the creature and finds simple handicrafts left there in return.
I'll take it.
So maybe,
I'll leave him a bagel with some cream cheese.
Maybe Bigfoot is making the funky jewelry.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll take the jewelry that he makes.
In some clips, the creature's glowing eyes can be seen peering out at Casey from the woods, waiting for him to leave. In others, he records the mournful call of some creature of the woods, which Casey believes is the song of the Sasquatch. Now, those recordings, no, they creep me out. I avoid those.
Does he have them? Are they on the news article?
They are not on this particular news article. Casey has been recording his mysterious encounters on his TikTok channel for around 2 years, racking up thousands and sometimes millions of views. Many commenters are skeptical of Casey's discoveries, pointing out that the creature's glowing eyes never appear to move or blink. There's a suggestion that either Casey is planting reflective stickers in the trees or that he's being pranked by someone else who is. That's highly possible.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's going back to this specific spot.
I mean, still, you're getting shit.
Yeah, but there's a lot of fakers out there.
You leave them bagels and getting shit in return.
Well, he's saying that he is. So, given that Casey carries a licensed firearm whenever he ventures out into the woods, which is smart, acting like a wild animal in the dark should seem like an uncommonly risky move. Well, yeah.
No shit.
I mean, you don't go out in the deep woods and stuff without some kind of weapon. And only an idiot would think that somebody out there does not have a weapon.
Cavemen.
Well, given that Casey says that his friendship with the legendary forest creature has also visited a spooky abandoned farm that he says was the scene of bad stuff in the 1970s.
What kind of bad stuff? Be specific with the bad stuff. But then again, you can't say the bad stuff on TikTok, or else you get bad stuff happen to you on TikTok, like
so it has
your video removed.
No freedom of speech on the TikTok. So he says that there's a tire swing that moves despite a complete lack of wind, as if some phantom child is still waiting there. Now, if you got a tire swing that just suddenly moves on, is that really that big of a deal? I mean, honestly, that's just sort of like...
That just suddenly moves and there's no gust of wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a big deal because nothing moved it.
We had that happen with a heavy bag in the basement.
That freaked my ass out. I'm like, what the fuck?
It says while most Bigfoot sightings take place down the U.S. West Coast, there have been one or two sightings in Michigan State. most notably a viral video posted online on the Cass River by the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization. It shows a red-brown humanoid figure carrying something that may be a baby Bigfoot or maybe the body of a small deer. And we will show you the picture of this. We don't have the full video or even a link, but I'm sure you could look up the link on that. But we'll show you the picture of it here.
Bask in it. Bask in it.
I don't know that I can tell exactly what that is.
Bigfoot running in water, and apparently. Made a big splash.
It would have been nice if they had enlarged the picture or something like that. Because that, from the picture that we've shown, it could be like little old person trying to get across a river.
Little granny.
It could be.
With that amount of splashing?
Hey, maybe she was in a hurry to get.
She must have had some. She must have had some Brussels sprouts. She must have had some fiber in her diet. Yeah. She must have had that built up for 60-some years.
The person who shot the video,
she hasn't shit since she was a toddler,
who gave her name as Eddie V, had said, quote, "My cousin was kayaking on the Cass River here in Michigan when he took this picture. Not sure what it is, but I have sent it to a few people to see what they say. Some say it's Bigfoot carrying a baby Bigfoot, and others say it's Bigfoot carrying a deer," end quote. So, you all can let us know exactly what you think that is, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I think it would have been nice if they had enlarged the picture to get a clearer view of whatever that is. But that's like some of this ghost footage that's always shaky cam. Always. You know.
Sometimes, always.
Especially the ones that are from different countries and stuff.
Because they got the poor people got potato cameras.
Yeah.
They got potato phones, the poor people.
But it's also easy to fake things with the potato phones.
That's true too, but...
So anyhow, if dude is exchanging presents with the Sasquatch, that would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That or it's a raven.
Huh?
Maybe it's the ravens that are actually coming in bringing him things.
Maybe.
Because crows and ravens will do that. They will befriend people that befriend them. We've wanted to do that for a while, but the crows here, because of the cats,
yeah,
they won't come that close to the house.
They won't.
But I intend to make a crow feeder before winter. Just got to ask the farmer if we can put something up there to feed the crows.
Okay.
Make sure that it's something that the cows are not going to eat. But I don't know that he has...
Bigfoot feeder.
Oh, God, not a Bigfoot feeder. Yeah, we'll put Cheetos out there for him.
Big Macs. We'll put a pile of Big Macs in there.
We don't know whether they're meat eaters or not. We don't know what they eat. Omnivores. There's some people that think that Sasquatch is primarily vegetarian.
We'll give him a banana or two.
Yeah.
And maybe an apple.
Pawpaws, if it was the pawpaws.
Yeah.
Wonder if they have to fight with bears to get whatever kind of food substance.
I'm sure they kick the shit out of the bears. Stomp the... You talk about curb stomp.
Now that would be something to video. Sasquatch versus bear.
Sasquatch curb stomps bear.
That would be funny. And he throws him in front of the subway. The train in the subway.
Throws him in the river with the fish.
Oh. But at least the video supposedly was taken by the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization. So that, when it's some of those organizations that are legit about trying to find Bigfoot, for me, that gives it more credence.
Than just some random person on TikTok or whatever that you've never heard of before. Because
some of the random people and their supposed encounters make it really, really difficult for the ones that are serious about hunting this creature. Mm-hmm. Because they get hell all the time anyhow.
Yeah.
And have for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's just... But as far as the recordings and even discussing some of this stuff, as much as I love Art Bell, the shows and stuff like that.
A lot.
Well, of course he did. But I will not listen to those that have about Bigfoot, and especially the calls. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to think about it. For people that are in urban areas, they don't have to worry about that stuff. We're in a rural community. And the fact that my mother very much could have heard one, and I'm like, no. Don't be calling no Squatch on me.
Someone called Art Bell and made it totally believable or whatever. Well, sort of.
Oh, some of them did.
But basically, he took the whole plot from Half-Life.
Oh, okay.
The game, Half-Life. It's like, yeah, there's this, work in this facility, and there's the giant thing that we're working on, and it recently exploded, and now we got these random creatures, like these head crabs, these things attached to people's heads running around.
My God.
It's interesting. You need to listen to that one.
The Alien in the Freezer was one of the most famous ones. Mm-hmm. And there were quite a few of them that you're like, okay, was this legit? Was it not? There was a gentleman, it was called Mail's Hole. And that he had bought this property, and there was this huge, I don't know if it was like a sinkhole that had opened up, but if that was not legit, it was an amazing troll because it sounded totally legit. And that he had talked about it, and after that, basically the government had come in and had taken that part of his land from him. And that could have easily have happened.
They took that part of his land, but it was fake.
No, I don't know that it was fake or not. But now I can understand if somebody has got this huge cavernous whatever sinkhole on their property, for it to interest the government that much. There had to be something there.
And how is he not supposed to go over there?
Because they had fences and armed guards and
but it's
shit
literally
like
in his backyard. Mm-hmm. So if he takes one step into his backyard, they're like, just get back in the house.
No, that part of the field, I mean, it was separate from the house.
But if he get too close to the fence, like if he steps right up at the fence and looks over.
Well, it'd be like Area 51, people come out and they're like, hey, get away, you're too close.
I'm on my property, bitch.
Well, and it just, I thought that was, we know the government comes in and takes other people's shit. Property taxes tell us that.
Yeah.
But it's
illegal.
Interesting.
Illegal property tax, by the way.
You can search it. There's the Art Bell archives online, and I think that one is still on the YouTubes. There were some of the smaller channels that I loved, and I don't know what's the difference between smaller channels uploading the Art Bell shows versus some of the ones that are more, I think there's Periscope is the one that still has legitimate Art Bell, shows on YouTube. Why is it they'll shut these other people down, but they'll let them go?
Because they have certain rights to it or something like that.
I don't know.
Because they pay I think they have certain royalties or something like that.
Well, like I said, the Art Bell archives, you can download the shows for free. So
I don't know. YouTube's got to stick up its ass just as much as any other social media does. I don't know.
That is true. That is true. But there's quite a few of the Sasquatch things on Art Bell.
Bigfoot social media.
Is that a thing?
We need a Bigfoot social media.
Well, I'm sure that there are several groups that are legitimate Sasquatch hunters. There's still message boards out and about in the world.
No, but we need something like Twitter or Instagram or YouTube specifically for paranormal or
that would be great.
Cryptid investigators.
That would be great.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it's usually like subsections of whatever.
Well, it needs to be specific.
Yeah. I have actually gotten information from some of these, and I don't want to think it was Reddit, but it may have been.
No, you can get information from Reddit and it'd be perfectly viable.
But it was almost like chat rooms. I don't know the terms in today.
Subreddit.
Are they still chat rooms?
Right, what?
As far as when you've got different sections that are dedicated to specific topics.
On Reddit? No, those
on anything.
Those are just subreddits.
So they're just subcategories on these things now.
Yeah, the sub.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
on Reddit, they're just subreddits, and on 4chan, they're just sub forums.
Okay.
You know.
So some of those things you can still find.
Yeah.
And there's trolls everywhere, but I have not noticed as many trolls on some of those sub things.
No, because the sub channels are usually really small.
Yeah.
Once in a while they'll get trolls, but they're usually they're all right on getting the trolls out of the subgroups pretty quickly.
Yeah. So
if the moderation on the subreddit is good, it's good.
Good mods can make or break some of that stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the ones that I have visited, especially like live streams, the mods are great. They have to be.
Yeah.
So, but the Sasquatch, do I believe in that? I do. I still think that it's Gigantopithecus or something close to that. There's been too many legitimate sightings.
No, I think it's an ape. I think it's some type of monkey, but like, I still want to befriend it. Because I like monkeys.
Well, I understand that, but this thing is very, very large.
Let it rip me to shreds.
No!
How many people can say that they've been ripped or killed by Bigfoot? I want to be one of those people.
I do not want to come on here on a cup of coffee and go, youngest kid, his face was eaten off by Bigfoot.
I will gladly.
No. No.
I'll be like that one on that horrible movie, Dear God No. And have that, and look up at the Bigfoot and just have it like knock my head right off.
No, let's don't do that.
Just sucker punch.
God, has your mama not had enough drama in her life?
How many people can say that they have a close interaction with Bigfoot? How many people can say that they've been killed by Bigfoot? How many people can say
I don't know that
they
anybody
have been befriended Bigfoot?
I don't know that I have, in all these years, I don't know that I have heard really of anybody being killed by a Sasquatch.
Because nobody has.
Now, as far as
been killed by Bigfoot,
them throwing things at people, trying to get them away, or stalking them, I guess it would depend on the Bigfoot.
Oh, as far as like throwing shit and just trying to scare the hell out of them, yeah, they certainly do that.
Well, that's
but like
their territory.
Yeah.
You in their house, you know?
Yeah, what do you expect? It's like us with the spiders. We squish them when they're in our house.
Right.
So, you know.
But these huge amounts of woods and forests here in America, there could be any number of things in there that people have not spied.
There's still shit in the ocean.
Oh my God, the ocean is just... We haven't even begun to explore the ocean.
But then again, there's a giant wire that's like on the bottom of the ocean right now. That's the internet. It's a bunch of like fiber cables.
Right. But that's not like deep, deep ocean. You know, there's some of these trenches and things like that it's... And I think that Blue explained that it's actually easier to go into space than to develop the equipment to do some of the ocean exploration.
Yeah, because of pressure.
Yeah.
Because pressure is different up there in space than...
So all kinds of things. What if there was an aquatic squatch?
I think that's called the football fish. Have you seen that thing? That's horrible. The anglerfish, that thing is horrifying.
Really, really scary stuff in the deep ocean. Stuff that honestly looks
alien.
It is.
But it's not. Perfectly normal. Perfectly natural on planet Earth. It's just, we're not supposed to see it.
They're part of the Earth.
They're part of the Earth, but they're part of the Earth where human eyes are not supposed to lay.
Right. But I'm just saying that it's alien to those of us that are land lubbers.
Yes. That's my point.
Yeah.
In case. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sure to the fish that are like higher up, I'm sure those deep fish look alien to them too.
They probably do. It seems like I read not that long ago that there was a new type of jellyfish that they had discovered. They're discovering things all the time.
Yeah.
In the ocean.
Yeah.
So what makes us think that within some of these vast forests that there's not stuff that exists that we're not aware of?
Think of how many species of Bigfoot there might be.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine that. So we don't know.
For all we know, the gorilla could be a species of Bigfoot.
Possibly. That is possible. You know, just as much as, you know,
because they are incredibly intelligent.
Yes, they are. A lot of the primates are.
Yeah.
But now they do have some of the same tendencies that the human species. They're territorial.
Yeah.
They do sort of war with other tribes from time to time.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't know shit. We don't know shit about shit. That has become the theme on that.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be possible. I don't know that this dude truly does exchange gifts with the Squatch. Don't know that he doesn't. I'm kind of dubious because that would be, as far as with the TikTok influencers and stuff like that. Do people do stuff like that for views all the time? Absolutely. Kid actually made a video and had, what was it, over 3 million views?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was 2 million. 2.5 million.
But that's still.
Yeah, that's close to 3 million.
So that's pretty huge.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't about Squatch.
No. About some random doll face.
It was his creation, and he had a story, and people didn't get it because people don't read.
It was just for shits and giggles, and people thought it was real at first, and like, so I was just like, okay, let me just make this.
Just roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
So you were trolling people.
Yeah. Whole damn time.
And he was good at it. He's very good at it.
Yeah. Some people saw through the ruse, and I'm like, you're smart.
Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible how gullible some people are, especially when it comes to social media.
But it's hard to act like those people are dumb. Like the smart ones. It's hard to pretend that they're the dumb ones.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's really hard to.
That's what the government does to us.
It's really hard to ignore those people.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's okay. It's all part of the game, isn't it? If you if you've had experiences with the paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you have been one of the ones that have had an experience with the Squatch, send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and the link to the article will be in the description box as well as the email address.
Yes, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Know that you're loved, and
Yes.
we will see you on the next cup.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Big feet. Big feet.